Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Neymar. He's one-on-one! Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And PUBG Mobile! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been some goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well played. Casemiro. Looking for options for movement. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Roberto Carlos. Camavinga. Now it's Cruyff. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Surely now! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Camavinga. Roberto Carlos. Bruno Fernandes gets into some space. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. Here it is, crossed in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Carvajal gets into a good position. Hangs in, up he goes! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The goal scorer!
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of...
He's going for goal! Oh, nearly. Casemiro. He is through here. That is lovely. Park Ji-sung's... He rises! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Carvajal, Rodrigo, and he's managed to get free. Stood up well to him there. Neymar, played out to the left flank, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rudiger, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. He's got... And a chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Corner number 2 then. PUBG Sung herring after the ball here. Trife! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Coming on to replace him is number 9, Diego Forlan.
Carvajal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Rudiger. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11.
So now the difference is 3.
Neymar! Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number
Roberto
15,
Carlos.
Erling Haaland.
Played back into the centre.
Substitution for Barcelona.
Vinicius
Number
Junior
7,
could try cutting
De Bruyne.
inside here.
Coming
Swings
on to
it
replace
across.
him is number 8,
That has been knocked clear. Goes looking wide. Carvajal calmly anticipates. PUBG Sung. De Ligt gets over and intercepts.
6
Casemiro.
added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Forlan. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Ligt. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
That's the end. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Neymar, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And this is PUBG Mobile. Forward it goes. And they've got a throw.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar picks it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Eder Militao. Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Romero tries to play it through. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 31 minutes is number 11, Neymar!
Barcelona are in front. The game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Goes looking wide. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Cruyff. And that pass just didn't quite work. João Pedro. Adeyemi. Shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Cruyff. He's having a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cucurella. Now he's off and running.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kaká receives it in a wide position. Adeyemi. Swept in. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's a good ball out wide. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Terrific header!
The goal scorer for Milan.
Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Number
Well,
19.
this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kaká.
Nicely spread. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's found the way through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He has a look up. There's no flag. And across it goes. There's the shot!
The goal scorer for Milan.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 20.
Ferran Torres to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Number 17.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Played in with purpose.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Number 22, João Pedro. Number 27, Adeyemi. Coming on the field.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Hazard. Number 25, Neymar.
The final 5 minutes.
Taking place.
Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. And this is Hazard. And he's straight offside.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
PUBG Sung does really well to win the ball there. That is ended up in no man's land. He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
There will be 5
unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Out to the left it goes. He has found the way through. De Bruyne. Beckham. And it's Hazard. And that will be it. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Cruyff. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And a chance! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Conte. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
PUBG Sung. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target.
Santos really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
He's picked his way through, and this is Ribéry. De Bruyne.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ribéry. Serginho in acres of space out wide. He can get that clear. Looking to play him in. Oh, the ball's run loose. It's Neymar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Kimmich. Oh, can he get onto this? He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Now Neymar. And this is Cruyff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Conte. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Vinicius Junior! And that was very necessary. PUBG Mobile. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Cruyff, and the shot! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Beckham standing over it. Keeper has taken decisive action. Struck first time. And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Martinez. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ruben Diaz promptly onto that, and that is that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Foden chooses to go crossfield. Threads one in. Now it's Neymar. Park Ji-sung, and it's De Bruyne. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution for Santos, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar.
Well, they shouldn't be done at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Number 41.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
Santos really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Serginho. Up Jisung. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Beckham demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Cruyff. Looking for a runner. Van Dijk cuts it out. And here's Messi. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Ødegaard.
El Paso Locomotive really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity.
And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Threads one in. This might spell shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.